trying to do this mission. It's gonna take forever.
Huni, what were you thinking going out by yourself? Don't you know how dangerous it is?
It's okay. Toba helped me. And we met some kind strangers who helped us, and...
Kind strangers? What made you so sure they were so kind, hmm?
Oh, I
I
remember.
suppose they had kind stranger written on their foreheads.
Yeah, actually, they did. In big, bold letters.
Don't talk back to me. The Mountain King problem still hasn't been solved. What would I do if I lost you, too? No dinner for you tonight.
They were good people, Dad. Dinner or no dinner. Hello again, Huni. It's Miss Paimon and Miss Traveler. Dad, it's them. They're the ones who helped me. And I promised we'd take care of them if they came to visit.
Oh, so you're the kind strangers. Well, I'm Trinidad. Apparently you helped my daughter today. So if there's anything you need, just ask. As an elder of the Scions of the Canopy, I've got some influence around here. Now, I trust that you're sensible people who know better than to take advantage of their host's generosity.
Yep, just helping a neighbor. We're not looking for anything in return.
Oh? Well, let's hope so.
Dad, please! They're not bad people! They've eaten at the same table with Kanich before! Be nice to them!
Kanich? Wait, I heard that two mysterious travelers from afar helped the Pyro Archon to solve the crisis our nation was facing.
And Paimon's the other!
I do apologize. A lot's been going on in our tribe lately, and I suppose the pressure must be getting to me. I can't believe I was so rude to you. I feel ashamed. We got off on the wrong foot. Can we start over?
Oh, now we're talking! Seriously though, don't worry about it. Already forgotten. We're just happy to see Huni got home safe and sound.
You've just arrived, I take it? It would be my honor to give you a hero's welcome tonight.
Careful now, that's quite an about face. We've heard that kind of thing can lead to spontaneous combustion around these parts.
My dear traveler, you are very perceptive indeed. Go inside now, Huni. Dad's got some important business to discuss.
Okay, look after Miss Traveler and Miss Paimon. They're very special guests. Well, we'll hear you out, but we can't make any promises that we'll be able to help.
This is a matter of utmost importance. For many years, our tribe has celebrated the Turnfire Night. It is a traditional ceremony among the Scions of the Canopy, in which we remember our ancestor, Burkina, and his companion, Kangamato, the Mountain King. Burkina was a hero who bore the ancient name Malipo, and Kangamato was a powerful Yunkasor warrior. Together, they fought against the Abyss. They were victorious, but it came at a great cost. Burkina paid with his life. The Mountain King survived, but was contaminated by the Abyss, and he remains in hibernation to this day. Normally, Yumkasors never live longer than a century. It's possible that the abyssal power is responsible for his unnaturally long lifespan. That's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. The abyssal power inside him is highly sensitive, and when it is disturbed, he awakens and flies into a blind rage, attacking anything that moves. So besides the ceremony, another important part of Turnfire Night each year is cleansing the abyssal power inside the Mountain King, so that he will remain sound asleep. Even though you helped us to solve the Abyss crisis, the destabilizing effects of the disaster have made it increasingly difficult to keep the Mountain King in hibernation. Only 5 months have passed since the last Turnfire Night, and he's already showing signs of instability.
Has he woken up again?
He has. We managed to contain the situation by performing a makeshift ceremony right away. But it was a close call. He could reawaken at any moment. Also, he attacked and wounded my companion, Nana, during the ceremony. She became contaminated by the Abyss as a result. And
We heard. Such a tragedy. We're really sorry for your loss.
yes, and Nana wasn't the first. Anyway, right now, we're preparing for an exceptional Turnfire night ceremony. And we need to find a suitable flame bearer. From what I've heard about your adventures, I believe you'd be perfect for the role. Of course. Plus, he's a bona fide hero who's inherited the Malipo name.
Oh, you mean Kinich?
Yes, he's the one. A hero worth his weight in gold. And unfortunately for us, he's all too aware of that. No prizes for guessing what he said when I asked him to host a Turnfire night outside of the annual schedule.
He said, hell
An
no.
exceptional ceremony? I'll have to charge an exceptional price. I swear, no other concept exists in that boy's brain.
That man's about his money. I respect that.
I'm not the one to usually talk about people behind their backs, but I'm convinced the Y-Up got hit on the head and took a wrong turn the day it chose to give that ancient name to him. Have you ever heard of a hero whose mantra is, "What's your asking price?" Oh, and don't get me started on that insufferable how he hangs around with. Thinks he's God's gift to mankind. Pompous fool.
Yeah, Paimon has to agree on that last part.
Anyway, the fact is, the ceremony can just as easily be done without him, as long as we find someone else. And besides, you two seem like much better candidates, huh? So what do you think?
What's in it?
You will gain the respect and friendship of the Scions of the Canopy. Something no amount of Mora can buy. Wonderful. I can't thank you enough. Honi was right about you. You have kindness in your heart.
It's because I'm doing story.
Come with me to the other side of the mountain. I'll bring you up to speed on each step of the ceremony. As experienced warriors, I'm sure you'll pick it up in no time.
I've been avoiding it. Listen. As you can see, I'm 2 hours in and I only finished one. This is a two mission joint.
Achoo!
That's why.
Who dares insult the great Kahula How behind his back?
Well, it's my account stat, boy.
Bless you.
Like I got all the characters and they all leveled
Filthy
up.
mouthed worm of the abyss. Your putrid words defile the air
Yeah.
we breathe. You make the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, sick to the stomach.
Speaking as a member of the
No.
Abyss Order, that's music to my ears. Exactly the kind of reaction we're
No,
going
nothing
for.
like that. It's just
But
it's
on
a solo player
personal
game.
level, I gotta say,
It just
it's
has
pretty
co-op
hurtful.
capabilities
Ugh,
for fighting.
Never have we heard such brazen blustering from someone who is inches from death. Up yours, Four Eyes. We spit in your face.
Okay, well, that I am at a loss to explain. How do I manage to stay so chirpy and cheerful?
Shit dry.
I can only guess it's some kind of powerful magic. But I digress. Mr. Kinich, I admit it, you, sir, are a legendary hunter. Still, the only reason you caught me is that I was reluctant to run away. You see, I'm very interested in the lore of your tribe.
Okay.
Oh,
Is that it? Kay? Aren't you intrigued to know what it is about you guys that prompted a visit from the Abyss?
this guy right here is evil.
It's the extreme sports. The other day, I narrowly avoided getting hit by a very brave soul who just leaped off a cliff. I think you call it bungee jumping? Anyway, I was very impressed. That is what I call embracing the spirit of adventure. Look, I even did a painting inspired by the bravery and freedom of the scions of the canopy.
You scum-sucking swine! I swear, if you go bungee jumping, it'll be without a rope! Head first off the tallest cliff, with a band of hunters on your tail, and nowhere left to run, and a bottomless cesspit waiting for you on the ground.
You say that, but I get the sense that Mr. Kinich isn't planning to take my life right now. On top of that, I'm tired of spying on you from afar. So why don't we just negotiate a comfortable operating distance that works for both of us? I've heard that the most important thing in human relationships is to respect each other's boundaries. What do you say, Mr. Kinich?
Or you could tell me what it is you're really after.
What?
And then I'll name my price.
Oh. But yeah, I'm not that bad. My character's stacked. Beyond Ant's ass. I'd be like, my weakest healer, still stronger than his DPS. I put too much time in this joint. Hell yeah, it's been like almost 3 years. The game's been out longer than I've been playing. Bro, they've always made money off of their banners, bro. It'd be in the millions.
There's still some residual abyss contamination. No surprises here. No doubt that explains the Mountain King's recent activity. See those torches over there? Those are sacred flame offshoots that we requested from the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. They contain the power of the Pyro Archon.
Are you saying that the Sacred Flame and the Turnfire are the same thing?
For ceremonial purposes, at least. Sending someone to the Night Kingdom to retrieve the legendary Turnfire isn't exactly an option.
Yeah.
More to the point, though, the Sacred Flame is able to burn away abyssal filth. So that's why we use it in the ceremony.
Gotcha! So basically, we just need to clean up the filth with the Sacred Flame.
That's one part of it, yes. But the complete ceremony is a bit more complicated than that. First, the flame bearer must collect the kindling of the sacred flame from the starting point. Then use a grappling hook to fly up into the sky and light each of the sacred flame pillars. Then they must go down into the canyon, all the way to the cave where the Mountain King slumbers.
I don't got a single
lighting
enemy
braziers
merch.
and the final altar along the way. The most skilled flame bearers can accomplish all of this without touching the ground once. As much as I hate to admit it, Kinich is capable of this.
Wow! He can do all that flying without ever falling to the ground?
So it says, in the first 3 years, they made $1 trillion.
Well, don't
Just
worry.
from the banner.
It's not a requirement of the ceremony.
That's not even everything else.
You're allowed to
but
touch
it's like
the
the
ground.
main.
The only thing you're not allowed to do is turn back. The flame bearer must always keep moving forward. You can't skip a pillar,
This is
then come back to
at
it
the-
after lighting the next
the end
one.
of
To
2023.
do so would be to disrespect our ancestors.
So, what
Yes.
actually happens if you do
So they're still
turn
missing a good
back?
bit.
Surely the fires don't just go out.
I think this is only the
Well,
first
if
3
you're not
regions,
careful,
and there's 5
You
now.
might get burned.
What about today then?
So
Does
you
the
imagine.
same rule apply?
Oh no, don't worry. Today is just a practice. The order doesn't matter. You just need to take the sacred flame, cleanse the filth, then go light all the braziers. Are you ready?
They're gonna get a
I'll
movie
repeat the key points again. Gather the
from
kindling, cleanse the filth,
no,
and
not
light
like
all
that.
the
Anime
braziers.
movie.
I'll wait for you at the end.
But the company is like it's like one of the best ones. A Demon Slayer, which is fire. Their animation is fire. I read all that and processed and nothing.
Alright, let's use this kindling to complete our mission.
What the fuck I'm thinking.
There's abyssal filth over there. Let's burn it away with the sacred flame.
Alright. Dang, maybe I should have been paying attention. Oh, touched the water. Okay. Okay. Makes sense. I understand it now. Oh, focus on me. Leave me alone. I hate that. Bro! Sorry, bet. The bet. Guys are annoying. They killed my kill one.
That should be all the braziers. Let's regroup with Trinidad.
Ah,
I knew I was right about you. You have outperformed all of our previous candidates. If there was an ancient name for outstanding flame bearers, I'm sure the Wyab would consider you for the honor.
Yeah, although it would probably take Paimon quite a bit longer.
All right. Now there's still a few days left until the ceremony. I should get back so I can inform the chief and the other elders that I have found the flame bearer we need.
Oh, you mean they've still got to sign off on it?
Some of them are still hoping we can come to an agreement with Kinich. But that's only because they haven't seen you in action. Still, I'm the one responsible for securing a flame bearer. And my recommendation is you.
Just for Paimon's own peace of mind, are you
sure it's not gonna be a problem having Outlanders take on such an important role in your ceremony?
See that place over there? There was a time long before the age of Burkina and the Mountain King, when we Scions of the Canopy called that our home. After a period of upheaval, our ancestors were forced to move away. Now it has become a place where our youths go to develop courage and kindle a spirit of adventure. If we failed to keep the threat posed by the Mountain King at bay, it might not be long before we have to move again and find a new home. So to answer your question, I think everyone will agree that you are the right choice.
Fair enough. Desperate times call for
Marvel?
desperate measures.
I'll need you to drop by my place at some point before the ceremony, if that's all right. There are still a few final details that we need to discuss.
Okay, see you later then.
You have
Correct.
my gratitude.
We've helped out with a lot of other local festivals before, but this one feels a little different.
Oh, it's our boy
Anyway,
in the
let's
back.
take a break before heading back to Trinidad's place.
Man, we did it. Oh my goodness.